because what I thought was really impressive was that you did everything, like the copy, the lead, the building it. Like
You have a list of this person booked in at this time. Here's your Zoom link. Here's who they are. Here's what they do. Here's what they teach. Here's where they live. Here's what they're struggling with. Here's where they're trying to get to. And you just jump on the call, have that list beside you, and you kind of know their pain points to sell them on.
yeah.
Look, I know we've been working together for quite a while. We had some very good results. When we started working together, what were you actually looking for?
So for me, what I was looking for was someone who could actually target a niche. I think that was a big one for me. I focus on working with teachers, and whenever I spoke to an ad agency before or ones I'd worked with, it was like, oh, well, we'll just try and get everyone in. We'll just go for Gen Pop and see how that goes. But what I was really impressed was you managed to, like, first you told me like you don't know whether you can do it, and then like what, a day later you were like, I figured it. I know how we do it. And I was getting solid leads from teachers. Like there wasn't one lead that come in who wasn't a teacher.
Yeah, because people, the biggest worry that people have when they work with an ad agency, and we deal with this all the time in terms of like objection handling on our own calls, is people are worried about lead quality with ad agencies, because there's a lot of ad agencies out there that don't really know how to do it properly. But you didn't have any issue with lead quality at all?
No, the lead quality was solid.
In terms of working with our system that we have in the back end, how did you find that?
I thought it was really easy. It was dead simple. Obviously, there was two sides to it. There was the original one, which was going through everything, and that was pretty straightforward because it was all in one place. Like they filled out their form, they booked the call in, I could chat to them, and when they come on the call, it was pretty easy that way. And obviously the other way was the Instagram one, which was a lot more organic kind of chatting, but it was a good conversation starter for them. And then I was just able to treat them like a normal prospect.
Exactly, because we did two different things with you. We did kind of a straight to booked call. They fill in a form, they qualify themselves. There was a question on there as what do you teach, in terms of, because we knew there were going to be teachers coming through. And the other was the Instagram one, which was qualifying people on maybe 10 or 11 different places before you even start the conversation with them. So you just picked up the conversation and booked the call from there.
Yeah. It was exactly the same as someone coming in to chat in your DMs, but the difference was obviously like they had that engagement thing where they filled it out before. So they got that little bit of trust, and then it was just all chatting to them and reaching out, talking that way.
And did you find that the people coming through that, they were pretty easy to close once you actually got them on a call?
Yeah, to be fair, once they were on a call, like that was the big thing. It was chatting with them, waiting for the right time. Where the other system kind of, they just booked in.
Mm-hmm.
Like on that one, it was kind of more warming them up, but it was the same as any other, really. If someone had just come in organically, there was no difference in it there. Because what I thought was really impressive was that you did everything. Like the copy, the lead, the building it. Like obviously the organic one where it come through the DMs, like you built everything to get them there, and then it was up to me to have that conversation with them. But the other one, like I could just come to that call and it's there. Like everything's done in the warm up for it.
Yeah, you have a list of this person booked in at this time. Here's your Zoom link. Here's who they are. Here's what they do. Here's what they teach. Here's where they live. Here's what they're struggling with. Here's where they're trying to get to. And you just jump on the call, have that list beside you, and you kind of know their pain points to sell them on.
Yeah, and it's the fact you did everything with it. So it was you did the landing page, you did everything was built in one, like a whole package, rather than, oh, we'll do your ads. Have you got a website for us to send them to?
Yeah. So we ran it for a couple of weeks with you and ended up with, was it 16 clients?
Yeah, 16 in about 2.5 months.
Yeah, it's a good going. I mean, it's a nice boost to the point now where you're kind of happy with what you've got. You're kind of, it sounds like at capacity at the moment.
Yeah, and that's it. Now it's just cruising with that for a bit, getting all systems in place and then going again.